So I'll ask you the first question, which is, what do you like about your work?
Yeah, definitely. So what I really love about my work, especially on Queer Brown Vegan, is that I really get to write and read every day. I believe that language is such a powerful tool. It's very empowering and also dangerous at the same time. And so trying to reckon with language and writing has been really impactful in the way I really present my education. And I think that people are less stressed to engage in the discourse of terminologies on Instagram because it's social media. You're not getting graded on how much you know. You're just talking about an issue publicly and what your thoughts are. And I think that the last thing I would say about the favorite thing is that I've been really privileged to meet so many different creators or even students from different states and areas. Like, I feel that a lot of people look for mentorship and resources. And I think for me, that was one of the hardest things I had in college is like, I didn't have that many good mentors. And if I did, it was a bit difficult for me to understand like what I wanted to do. And so hearing out college students' experiences and what they're passionate about, it really validates them that the work they're doing really is impactful. And like, you know, having someone to talk through it and how they're feeling, I'm really glad to hold space for those people.
Absolutely. I think for like a lot of people, you know, when like you're writing papers and stuff, you end up going back to such textbook stuff, and like, though it might seem a bit very different, a new world, if you're writing papers at uni and college now, and you can go back to someone like yourself and a different page on Instagram, it's like, it's so much quicker and it's so much more present and like real. But you know, you're not scrolling through hours of things. So on that, how did you start out?
Yeah, I started Queer Brown Vegan back in, I believe, October 2019. I had just moved to New York a few months prior, and I was pretty much burnt out from my own job. I was working at a creative agency, and I told myself, what was the point of me being in this career when I wasn't doing anything environmental related? And so I created Queer Brown Vegan because I learned so much information in college that I felt like no one needs to pay thousands of dollars to be an environmentalist or learn this material. And so I told myself, why don't I just translate it into to also help review for myself to build on that supplement, but also to share with others and see what they think about it. And so the infographic started at a very early stage with different colors. And I use different colors because of I love color coding my notes in real life. So that was really impactful for me. And then eventually it kind of just spurred a lot of people's curiosity. And I believe that in 2020, with the rise of injustices, people became very wanting to learn about environmental justice. And so that really led people to my page to learn more about me and my work. And I'm really privileged for that because I think since then, I've made it my full-time job to do this.
That's amazing. I mean, you say it's a privilege. Obviously, it is, but it's so necessary right now. Like, we need more of you instead of these people posting clothes from fast fashion. Like, it mind boggles, but we're chipping away. And so, what would you say to anybody else, obviously starting out today, whether that's with their own YouTube, Instagram channel, with their like kind of just careers in any way? Because obviously, I know you've obviously done, like you just said, you did the job before, but it kind of burnt you out. So, you know, everyone works, but everyone works different ways. What would you say to anybody else starting out?
Yeah, I would say do not be afraid to take risks. I would say that even before I created Queer Brown Vegan, I ran an environmental magazine account named Olivia Magazine that highlighted environmentalists back in college, so from 2018 to the end of early 2019. And that was such an amazing project that I realized I didn't have time to do it. It was very cost intensive to produce one magazine. And we did it. We published our first issue. But I believe that it was such a really hard thing for me to do. But I'm really proud of it. And now it's on my website live. People can read it. But I would say, like, try different projects, right? I didn't want to become a creator at that time. I was just like, I want to be a magazine. I want to do writing. I want to do research. I want to do interviewing. And so a lot of people should have this opportunity to explore these different outlets. And it's okay if it doesn't what you would call get famous or known, right? What matters the most is that you're able to build those connections with people and you became friends with them at the end of the day. So I've been really kind of thankful for that mission.